Oh, we're coming in hot on our ambush right away. Alright, shivvies. What do we got here? I mean, yes. Why wouldn't we do that? Alright, so the one that's up front. Let's see if we can take out the trooper. That makes this more complicated. Alright, well that's a problem to deal with in a second. Is there anybody else around that's gonna crash the party? One down. Okay, we're definitely gonna shoot the let's give the closer shiv aid protocol. And we're definitely gonna shoot the tank. This might destroy some loot that this drone is carrying. Or droid is carrying, but the shivs can't pick up loot anyway, I don't think. At least the last time I played. The last time I played this game, they couldn't. Who knows if that's still the case. You have a 76. Okay, if we can get a... get line of sight on him, that would be great. But I don't think we can. If we can hollow target, that would be nice. Oh, so I should probably say something about this. There's a mod that creates something called a loot indicator. By default, when you install it, the loot indicator is enabled, but you can change the settings on it. What I have it set to is if you scan an enemy, you can discover if it has loot. So if you use a battle scanner or if you use scanning protocol, you can find out if an enemy has loot. There aren't that many situations where you're going to use those items, or at least the way I play, I don't use them that often. But here, since we scanned the sectoid, we now know he has loot, the trooper doesn't. So that's information that we can use. Strategize. I guess we're just going to take this shot. Did we just kill him? No. Okay, it looked... It was a critical hit, but it did not kill him. I'm a little wary of the setup we have here. Alright, so the sectoid and that trooper, what is happening over here? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like random enemies coming in on... Oh no, you're gonna waste all your ammo. 1 damage. 3 ammo to do 1 damage. What the hell was that? What? What is this? What are you doing? What am I doing? How did I not kill him? I don't understand. I don't understand that move at any level. Alright, so I have to do something to get to move you. And there's no easy... What is... This is such a bizarre... This guy didn't move. He could have moved and then summoned the zombie, but he chose not to. Oh, you know, I should have... No, never mind. I wouldn't have... I was... No, I could have. I could have given her aid protocol so she could run this Overwatch. Is there a way you can... I want to use the disorienting move on the Biotrooper here. So that's what we're going for. There we go. Did he take fall damage from that? I hope he took some fall damage from that. I feel like he should have. No, he didn't. Okay, well, that's annoying. Zap 2 to 6. Maybe we just throw a grenade here. Somebody's got to grab that loot. Yeah, I am worried somebody's going to get stunned here and then we're kind of screwed. But I don't know what to do about that unless we hit the drone with Zap. This is the only way we have, the only potential to kill it. We hit it, but didn't do enough damage. What are you doing? That's not even a flank. That's not even a flank shot. Did you really, were you really not able to dash? Okay, well that... Enemies are just making such bizarre moves here. I think that's probably what I want to do. Throw the AP grenade. You rolled a 6. That wasn't even a center hit. That was some favorable RNG right there. Alien data catch. Yes, sir. Have a lot I can do here. We're gonna move here and we're gonna hunker. I'm hoping that this guy will choose that this biotrooper will choose to move this way and attack the shivs. He is not. Oh, because he's still disoriented. That's a 2-turn disorientation. Okay, then. So I think we're just going to run that Overwatch with one of the shivs. Yeah, we'll give aid protocol to that shiv. And you're just gonna run it. Oh, but he's in corner cover, so there's really no place I can go to get a quality. There's nowhere I can go to get a quality shot on him, but at least we can hollow target him. I could suppress him. It's a 61 or a 56. Well, he gambled on being able to get away, and he did not succeed. Those guys look like they are dropping in so far away that they are not going to be relevant. They see somebody, though. Yeah, that that did not go well for them. All right, we're out of here. Let's make our way back to the evac point. No lollygagging, team. Everybody out. That went about as smoothly as I think it could have. Looking back, I wonder if I should have just thrown that AP grenade that the what is he called? Raptor Commando had available, because he could have thrown that on the Biotrooper and probably just killed him, and instead I suppressed him. Yeah, we got 2 promotions out of that mission. Drake has been on 4 missions, doesn't have a kill yet, but he's a recon. Kind of comes with the territory. You desperately do need this ability because your aim chance just seems to always be in that nebulous range of like 80 something percent, where it's like, yeah, you're usually gonna hit, but always you are not yet reliable in hitting your shots. So we already have access to Slither, which is going to be a fun skill to use. We got an Elerium Core and a data catch on that mission. The data catch in particular at this stage of the game is really good. That's I think you can get up to 40 intel out of it, or something like that. And now we're speaking of getting intel. There's that covert operation done. We don't have any sergeants yet. Certainly no staff sergeants. So now we can decide if we want to just send... Both of these would be great to get this early in the game. So we will go for both. We're about to burn 30 intel on a UFO mission. So I think we'll prioritize making an attempt for the for the intel. I suppose we could send... Wow, if we sent a corporal on this, we're dropping the failure chance all the way down to 13. So we could send a couple of, like, better characters. If we sent a corporal and a lance corporal on this instead of sending the shivs, we could drop that failure chance to 0. And that would... there's an argument to be made for doing that. But that also means those soldiers are locked up for over a week and we can't use them on missions. The shivs are decent on real missions. They're not great. They as you can see, I mean, they've got a few... Their gremlins have a few good abilities, and they can shoot for, at this stage of the game, okay damage. But they can't take cover, and their mobility is a little janky. Some of the things that you would not think would stop them from moving around prove to be insurmountable obstacles. So I think... How many days are these taking? 8, 7, 8? That's a while. But we could do all 3 of those in a row. I think the one that I want to do last would be the recover loot. Not just because it takes 3 soldiers, but also because if we dodge the ambush on these 2 missions, the ambush chance on this mission would actually be somewhat high. It would be in the... probably in the 20s. That doesn't sound high, but, you know, that means over 1 in 5 times that ambush happens. I think the real question here just comes down to, like, do I want to send this guy and maybe the electrician on this mission? Because one of the factors here is we have a UFO that's about to pop, and I want to have as strong a team as I can on that UFO. I don't know how many enemies that's going to be, but UFO missions this early in the game are not a cakewalk. Like, we're going to be doing that mission with conventional weapons, which is kind of crazy. Usually the first UFO, if I get one in the early game, I at least have laser weapons. We are not going to have laser weapons by then. That won't be a thing. I need to look at the geoscape real quick and check something. This is the UFO mission. That's 5 days from now. 2 other missions going on.
Commander,
okay.
Factions have readied proposals for various covert missions. We should head to the ring to plan our next stop.
This has a lower failure chance. So we could put 2 Lance Corporals on this and have only a 2% failure chance. Of course, I don't have a lot of Lance Corporals to spare here. So Shadow's been on a mission and is still stuck at Squatty. That is unfortunate for him. So the 2 shivs knock this down to an 18% failure chance. What about just the Raptor Commando and 1 shiv? That's a 2% failure chance. That's what we're going to do.
Covert is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
The reason I'm doing it that way is the Raptor Commando is probably not going to be super useful on the UFO assault. The way that those missions are set up, they're usually not very favorable for snipers, because once you make your initial engagement, you have to get inside the UFO and deactivate a distress beacon or else you fail the mission. Snipers don't always have a good place where they can set up in high ground and do their damage. So typically, in the early game especially, I want to go in with a squad where everybody is... There's probably going to be one scout or one hacker or whatever, but where everybody can fight in mid-range or close range, so that if we have to go inside the UFO and fight 10 or 12 enemies in there, we don't have a character like a sniper that's sitting outside the UFO just unable to do anything because they don't have line of sight on anybody. That situation has happened to me before, if you are wondering.
Setting course for East Asia.
Wow, we got that on a 9-day timer. There are so many good missions to do right now. We still have one that we can detect over here. So we have 1, 2, 3 missions, all in early stages of infiltration over here. How many people do we actually have?
We'll need to seek out new means of replenishing our resources.
No, not what I meant. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people available, including the Shiv. Who is the person at the black market that was available for sale?
Plotting new course.
Market is open.
Also, these basic psi implants, I think I should probably just sell. We are a ways away from getting psi operatives up and running, and this is the lowest level implant. If it was advanced psi, I'd be a lot more tempted to keep it. We have 5 Illyrium cores. JC. A second electrician. Electrician has not been bad. She's been pretty good. I would really like to get another engineer. But I just feel like right now we need more people. Like we're generating a lot of missions. So we need more people to be able to do the missions. We're not selling the 1 data catch we have. I think we're gonna do 1 core, just 1 trooper corpse. You have 62 aim. That is not great. That is not great at all. 62 aim after 2 promotions. Chain lightning down here. The chain, I feel like the chain lightning and also just the general low aim, I think I would want to make you a stun gunner. We may not be able to hold off on training some of these rookies. We may have to, because I can't just send my 7 or so like promoted units on this mission So like the Python, I need to save the Python for the UFO. Python's got to go on the UFO with the center mass and the focus fire and the ability to shoot twice and all that. Like Python's got to stay in the barracks for now. In fact, we should just put the Python on Haven advisory duty while we're thinking about it. And I think we're going to put Jensen, who we just grabbed, on the other. Well, maybe, hold on. Maybe the other electrician? Now, let's put you on there for now. Maybe we put Jensen on the mission we just generated. The team that we put on this mission is going to be infiltrating for a while. Because it's a strength 3 region, so we're going to want to want to give them time to infiltrate appropriately. This is probably a good mission for Jordan. Oh, it's a revealed... Never mind, it is not. It's a revealed start mission. So Drake's got to go on this one. There's not really going to probably... I don't think there's going to be a good hacking chance. We might want to take the Shiv on this. I don't know. So I think Jensen and the Python are pretty much locks for going on the UFO, because we're going to need somebody to hack the objective. We're going to need somebody... Like, the Python's just really strong in combat. So keeping those two at the barracks makes sense. The issue is, can we field a viable team among the people that are left? Because this mission is probably not going to launch until we're at force level 3, so the enemies will also be tougher. Strike rifle would make you viable on this mission, despite the fact that... Yeah, because he's not a DFA sniper yet. He hasn't learned death from above. So I think this is our team. And I think that we infiltrate until we get it down to 9 enemies, and then we go from there. So we'll have a scout, a kind of anti-drone, anti-droid as well, if I understand how those abilities work. Sniper with armor-piercing rounds. Definitely not the strongest team that we could field, but worst case scenario, we can sacrifice the Shiv to the gods of XCOM. I just don't think I can afford to really commit anyone else to this. I suppose, in theory, we could put... Suppose in theory we could put Rebecca on this. We could still get to 125%, but that's putting these people on this mission for 9 days and 12 hours, and I don't want to lock up these people for that long. I'd rather have this team on the mission for a shorter amount of time. Okay, we don't need to detect any more missions over here anytime soon. We're going to put you all on recruiting because we're running into problems with us just not having enough people. In fact, there's a case to be made right now for changing research priorities to to that if we had the supplies. Don't have the supplies. Oh, this is such a weird start. Like, these are good problems to have, all things considered, but
Setting course for Sector 14, East Asia.
so that would have been a nice mission to detect, but like that's not doable with the people we have in the situation. There is still a gorilla up here we have not detected, I think. Yeah, because this is the UFO mission. So I don't know what the deal is there. I don't know why that's happening. So now we face the now what question. Do we complete the proving ground faster? Do we boost our covert action speed? Probably we aren't doing that. Or do we just excavate here while we can? Probably we do this for now. I was leaning towards doing this earlier, but we don't exactly have a lot of resources to commit to proving ground projects just yet. If we succeed on this supply run, I might change my mind here. A warden. A fixed evac revealed start mission. We are 4%. Part of me wants to burn some intel to boost just so we can get a better timer on that mission. But it's 7 days, 18 hours. We can still get 5 people on this, even if we wait for a day and a half. Of course, the advantage of launching now is also that we're still at force level 2. That has to be about to change. But we only have 55 intel. I don't want to be burning through that resource right now. Okay, we got a new recruit to West Asia. Vigilance here is only 1. So we're not in any danger of a retaliation right now. Okay, Liberation 1 is still force level 2, and we got to We got to 100%. I think we just go ahead and launch this now before the mission gets more difficult. So next time we might have another double up because we have this mission at 96%. So it might be these two missions essentially back to back. Joanna has 54 willpower. That's getting it done. All right, I will see you all next time, and we'll roll out Liberation 1 in our starting region.